Hey man.
Oh wait, is this recording?
This is recording, of
Oh
course.
God, help me.
I'm making a movie for Emre. Emre Jim.
Welcome.
Did you guys already see each other?
Yeah, we saw each other.
Is
Yeah.
Sanya with you?
She's coming. She's also delayed a little. She's coming.
How much late?
Just a couple of minutes.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
good.
You good? Don't worry about it. You just be in your
Yeah,
zone
but,
and
yeah.
like. Yeah.
I'm gonna start at 9:10, so we have 15 minutes.
Oh, okay,
Do you think she'll be
perfect.
here in 15?
She will for sure.
Yeah, alpaca.
Yes.
You're ready to go.
Begin again so we can regenerate. We begin again. We are here to stimulate. So I begin again. But before we get into it, let's do something together. Let's play. Tick tock, 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 tick tock.
I would like you to join me on this one. It's a simple exercise. While the universe outside of these walls is expanding exponentially, let us expand our awareness here, right here, within. Let's just feel our space. Let's get closer to ourselves. There's someone here with a beating heart. I invite you to feel that person breathing. Always breathing. That's one other common thing we all have. We are all breathing. Someone in this room, who knows who they are, says that if you can feel it, you can heal it. If you can feel it, you can heal it. So for the duration of this next song, or for the rest of your lives, let's just feel it collectively, breathing. And the exercise is, whenever you feel like you're wandering away, just begin again. Feel yourself breathing while you're listening to the song. And every time you wander away and you notice that you are wandering away. It's okay. Begin again. Spend some time every day alone with who you are. See what feelings come up. See what is really in there. See what you're running from. See what you're hiding from. See where your mind meanders. Who is in there? Turn on, we don't really have time. Tune in, let your breath carry on. Let go, couldn't have you and me. Drop out, let your breath carry you away. Moment to moment. Spend some time every day alone with who you are. See what feelings come up. See what is really in there. See what you're running from. See what you're hiding from. See where your mind meanders. Who is in there? Turn on, we don't really have time. Tune in, let your breath carry you. Let go, couldn't have you and me. Drop out, let your breath carry you away. Moment to moment. In there's nothing but infinite love. There's nothing but infinite love. There's nothing but infinite love. Turn on, we don't really have time. Tune in, let your breath carry you. Let go, couldn't have you and me. Drop out, let your breath carry you. Turn on, we don't really have time. Tune in, let your breath carry you. Let go, couldn't have you and me. Drop out, let your breath carry you away. Moment to moment, carry you away. Moment to moment. Ah. So, I begin again. We all know something about starting from scratch, right? I was 16 when I left the youth behind in Istanbul and came to this country, coming to America. Probably another common thing amongst some of us, maybe most of us in this room, who didn't choose to stay nice and tucked in at home, who left the comfortable for the unknown, who wandered out to make new homes, to meet new souls. Bravo to you, to all of us. So, I begin again when I got a scholarship to go to the school in Michigan, next to a little lake. Students from all over the world. As this 16-year-old kid transported from the chaos of Istanbul into this brand new reality, full of myself, every day realizing that there was so much more to the world than what I thought I knew. All those ideas about who I was, who I wasn't, were just shattering in pieces. I never forget those 2 years. I wish I could stay longer there. But I was eager to grow up. I had to get to that university quick. So 4 more years of school in that lovely Rochester, New York. I was ready to jet to New York City, baby. The ones who know exactly what I'm talking about. So, I'm beginning again in New York City. I played my first gig at a place called St. Mark's Cafe. It was on the corner of 2nd Avenue and 8th Street. I remember it being on a 4th of July. We went up on their roof to see the fireworks. I met the owner and the lovely wife that night. It was a few lifetimes ago. And yet, that owner and the lovely wife is still right here and here. Serdar and Gülgün. Now running this wonderful place with their wonderful team. St. Mark's Cafe is long gone. It's a condo now. Those days are gone. Deniz became an adult. He's a hot, sexy man now. Look at him, where's Deniz? The kids grew up, but thankfully, and most importantly, friends, we are still alive, and we are still here. Cheers to more lifetimes. So many of you are here tonight. It's so special. I can't even begin to call your names one by one. I would not be able to. I would forget some of you. You know who you are. Friendship, what an incredible, fruitful investment that is friendship. Life throws these random people in your way like magic. And when it works, it works. You know it. And having a handful of them under one roof like this is a fucking miracle. I love you so much. So, John Lennon gifted this song to all friends that are here and for those who are no longer with us.
There are places I remember all my life. Those who had changed, some forever, not for better. Some have gone, and some remain. All these places have their moments with lovers and friends. I still can recall Some are dead and some are living in my life. I love them all. But of all these friends and lovers, there is no one compares with you. All these memories lose their meaning when I think of love as something new. Though I know I never lose affection for people and things that went before. I know I'll often stop and think about them in my life. I love you more. Though I know I never lose affection for people and things that went before. I know I'll often stop and think about them in my life. I love you more. Apartments, roommates, gigs, jobs, bars, people, victories, good times, heartbreaks, and hard times. New York kept me occupied. The next thing I knew, my precious 20s were almost coming to an end. And I finally got my green card, baby, yes! After years of paperwork, back and forth, applications, lawyers, letters, begging to stay here, begging, please, 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 let me stay, I'm gonna be a good citizen, I promise you, please, god damn. Finally got it, yes! And for those, many of you who never needed one, never seen one, it's not green, by the way, it's white. I don't know, maybe now they make him green. But, like, after all those years, holding that thing in my hands and looking at it victoriously, I was feeling like the ones who know exactly what I'm talking about. That's exactly how it felt. But the ones who don't know are the ones that don't know. My friend, just like you, that never needed a green card, looking at me like, dude, why
Why do you want to stay here that much? Well, I mean, I'm sure I had my reasons, right? It's New York, incomparable diversity, all the culture, music, people. Why not? But what I realized later is that it never even occurred to me to ask that question while I was doing all that. Why did I want to stay here that much? Well, it's the precious 20s. Dennis knows. We are having a good time. And we are in New York. And I'm in love with my green card.
I've been really trying, baby, trying to hold back this feeling for so long. And if you feel the way that I feel right now, baby, then come on. I said, come on. Oh, let's get it on.
That's exactly how it felt. Thank you, Usher. So, after a couple years, walking around in the city of New York with a deeper sense of belonging as a permanent resident, whatever that means. Now that I finally could, I decided to spend some time in Istanbul. It was time to reconnect with the city that was my first love affair, Istanbul. Istanbul. She's so beautiful, magical every time, no matter what. She has her own energy field like New York. So it was amazing being back after all those years. Visiting my grandma that often, making all these new friends, strengthening the old ones. And those dinners, those long, indulging dinners. You're sitting on Bosporus, the waterway that separates two continents. Waves crushing, these seagulls flying by, huge vessels floating on. And you're sitting right there, while setting the sun over the edge of civilizations, feeling like kings and queens, raising your glass for gratitude, saying, "En kötü günümüz böyle olsun," meaning, may our worst day be like this one. Ambitious. Turks are very ambitious, I'm telling you. While slowly sipping on that anise-flavored distilled grape juice called rakı, also known as the lion's milk. Ambitious, I'm telling you. Some heart-to-heart conversation that goes on for hours. It was just amazing dipping into all that love. I learned and grew a lot, but something was lacking. I just couldn't connect. I couldn't flow. I had been here too long. I couldn't function professionally. I had so many heartbreaks. It was so hard. I realized I changed a lot. And Istanbul did too.
Senle beraber olsam da sevgilim, hiç görmesek birbirimizi, özlesek. Hep yalnızlık yavrum, yalnızlık ömür boyu. Yalnızlık ömür boyu. Senle beraber olsam da sevgilim, hiç görmesek birbirimizi, özlesek. Ömür boyu bağlansak da, sevinsek de, üzülsek de. Yalnızlık ömür boyu. Birden sen gelsen aklıma, seni unutsam bazı meraklansam gizlice, delice kıskansam seni. Hep yalnızlık var sonunda, yalnızlık ömür boyu. Hep yalnızlık var sonunda, yalnızlık ömür boyu. Yalnızlık ömür boyu. Yalnızlık ömür boyu. Ömür boyu.
That heartbreak in Istanbul was an incredible teacher. After nearly 4 years of travels, gigs, people, and back and forth, New York was calling me. It was time to begin again. But this time, my intentions were clear. I was here to create and even bend the conditions that would allow me to enhance this experience called my life into something that is meaningful. Breath after breath, love after love, day after day, and time after time we run. Outdone, it's time to disobey. Today, breath after breath, love after love, day after day, and time after time, this rush outshines and puts the sun away. Today is that life I hear. I'm waking up. I'm waking up from the sleep where I'm not dreaming. I'm waking up. I'm waking up with the freedom of this feeling. I'm waking up. I'm waking up from this automatic being. I'm staying up, ooh, lighting up, ooh, waking up to right now where I'm really living now. Breath after breath, love after love,
day after day, and time after time I thirst for life. I'm gonna make it mine. This time, today is my day, ready to bring light. Tonight is my night, ready to unite. I change my ways, it's time to disobey. Today is that life I hear. I'm waking up. I'm waking up from the sleep where I'm not dreaming. I'm waking up. I'm waking up from the freedom of this feeling. I'm waking up. From this automatic being, I'm staying up, ooh, I'm lighting up, ooh, waking up to right now where I'm living, where I'm really living now where I'm really living is now. I was talking about when I was coming back to New York? The most prominent one out of all of them was to create more space. And the prerequisite for that was letting go of the things that no longer serve me. So I decided that I did not need to live in that unnecessarily expensive studio apartment with a harassing neighbor downstairs. Instead, I could just rent a room and get to do more of what I actually liked with my time. Simple, right? I wish someone told me about that a decade earlier. But anyway, I'm back in New York, doing my thing as this new me 2.0. It felt amazing to jump right back in. As if there wasn't enough newness in my life, this new me said, let's add more. So I decided to give a try to this dating app situation. Dating app, the one you swipe. I'd never used one before. To save myself the time from due diligence, of course, I called my dear friend Mete, who I knew is pretty well established in that department. And he goes, yeah, try this website called OkCupid. So I'm in my new apartment on the west side in this new room by the park. Possibilities are endless, right? It's autumn in New York. I get on the site, OkCupid, looking up, okay. Questionnaires, profiles, this picture, that question, that matching. Oh my God, I call him back. I'm like, there has to be an easier way to do this. And he says, why don't you try this app called Tinder? That moment, friends, that moment, I had no idea that that moment was gonna change the course of my life. But we'll get to that later.
So, I'm on it, right? Setting the profile was just a breeze. Before I knew it, I was swiping, baby. And you could do it everywhere too. In the bank, waiting in the queue, swiping. In the subway, swiping. In the toilet, swiping. Constantly swiping, I was loving it. But before I could ride that wave more and go up in the ranks of Tinder like my dear friend Mette, she came along. Tinder delivered. And as easy as it was to create that profile, it was even easier to let dear Tinder go. Not only I was able to begin again in New York, I was falling in love again. Can you join me with these? For the rest of the story and for the rest of the song. Yeah. So, long live Tinder. Those intense texts evolved into phone calls, and we finally decided to meet right in the middle by the Bethesda Fountain in Central Park, also known as the Angel of Waters. It was a beautiful, cold December evening, holiday spirit everywhere. We walked to the restaurant from the park, and now when I'm telling this story, I'm looking back. I was in a romantic comedy. I was in a Hugh Grant movie. After dinner, I'm walking her home on a tree-lined New York City block. As we approach her door, I kiss her goodnight, and she asks, "Do you want to come up?" And I say, "Why not?" And since then, we have been playmates, friends.
She walks in and lights up the cafe like Sundays do today. From afar, I watch her as she strides towards the lucky bar. With a glance, she's got me paralyzed. There's something in her eyes. I steal a peek. She's got me like a child who's too afraid to speak. Portrait of the heart. Something on me. Music of the heart. Sing something for me. Ooh, Bella B. I finally catch your name. I want love's fun again. Can't you see? You buzzed around and danced, stung me with romance. When you smile, colors fill my soul just like the early spring. Now she goes, left me in this cafe. I never got to say, portrait of the heart. Ooh, said something on me. Music of the heart. Sing something for me. Come back, I need to ask just how long spring can last. Portrait of the heart. Do-do-do. Paint something on me. Do-do-do. Music of the heart. Do-do-do. Sing something for me. My Bella B. Music of the heart. Lips get red like a paint something on me. something, my bella babe. My bella babe. She hasn't left, she's still here. Playmates. Play. Play is the keyword. It's the secret ingredient. That lucky swipe was 8 years ago. 8 electric years. Lots of travels. 3 apartments and a global pandemic later, we now live on a lake with a little girl doggy named Luna, not too far from here. Remember I was telling you that moment, I had no idea that moment was gonna change the course of my life. It did. It did. So, were those 8 years easy to maintain and sustain? It's a lot of negotiations, a lot. The ones who know exactly what I'm talking about, and I know some here that done not just 8 years, like 30 years and something like that. It's a lot of negotiations. So, how does one add ease to this not too easy project of ours? Play, friends, play. Play is the key word. It's the secret ingredient. When I go play, just want to play. Don't know what day. This sweet resignation. So much to see, so much to feel. Don't want to flee this sweet intoxication. Come by, honey. Don't let me down, honey. Come play with me. You're not the only one changing. Come by, honey. Oh, it's okay, honey. Come play with me. You're not the only one. So much to feel, so much to taste. Let's extend our stay in this sweet intoxication. Come by, honey. Don't let me down, honey. Come play with me. You're not the only one changing. Isn't it all chemical and a bit anatomical? Oh, let's get physical. You're not the only technical, our private festival. Oh, let's get physical. You're not the only one.
So, let's begin again, but this time together. Let's go full circle. We have been breathing, feeling, loving, and playing for the last however many minutes we had together. Once again, I invite you to feel that person with the beating heart, breathing. And remember, if you can feel it, you can heal it. You can feel it, you can heal it. Thank you so much for opening your hearts. Thank you for all these loving eyes. Thank you for your hearts. Before Poi, Usher, and I say goodbye, there's one last thing I would like to do together. As this big, feeling, playing, loving body, let's dream together. I'm gonna close my eyes. You're free to join me. Let's dream a world where the well-being of Mother Earth and all the inhabitants, human and non-human, comes first. And let's dream a world where we are evolved to a degree that no monetary value can be more important than that. And let's dream a world where we live as one, where we are hearing, seeing, feeling one another, acknowledging that we are all the same with the beating heart, trying to navigate through life with what the fuck we know this moment. And let's dream a world where we are cherishing our differences, celebrating this miracle, what we call life, as brothers, sisters, and lovers.
I don't come from here. I am not from there. You can find who you are if you care to dare. Detour for more. I'm flying to the moon to see how the earth stares back at me. Like a vagabond balloon, all pop midair and then somewhere where I'm free. I'm here elsewhere, I've been sailing through the air, that love is my only guide. Where to, what, why, I found comfort in the sky. Home is where the stars align. Detour for more. I'm flying to the moon to see how the earth stares back at me. Like a backup balloon, I'll pop mid-air and land somewhere where I'm free. I wanna live in my own story where I'm the writer and the planets are chapters. In every journey a song to be found. I'll use my voice to lift me off the ground. Why don't you join me in the clouds where gravity forgives, where all the muses live. Let's all unite and sing the unspoken. So much love in the world for a heart to be broken. I'm flying, I'm flying, I'm flying to the moon to see how the earth stares back at me. Like a backup balloon, I'll pop mid-air and then somewhere where I'm free. Oh yeah, I'm flying to the moon to see how the earth stares back at me. Like a backup balloon, I'll pop mid-air and then somewhere where I'm free. Somewhere where I'm free. Oh, free. Somewhere where I'm free. Free. May we all have the courage to begin again.